how to do an introduction to a new YouTube channel that you just stumbled upon. Like my first video, like how do I do this? How do I start this? So I thought I'd talk about how do I start this. What's up, YouTube? My name is Ryan. I'm a truck driver. I do over-the-road truck driving, coast to coast, north to south, whatever, right? Texas, Colorado, Alabama, Florida, Montana, Washington. You get it, you get it. We just try and stay out of California. Anyway, my name's Ryan. I'm starting this YouTube channel to pretty much just show you some views of the road, some head cam footage, some insights to what it's like to be a truck driver, driving over the road. And if you're into truck driving, you probably stumbled here from another truck driving channel. Today is the 28th of June. That's Sunday, June 28th, 2020. Kind of just doing this video to get an introduction, let you know what to expect, who I am, so on and so forth. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a lot of, this YouTube channel is going to be a lot of head cam footage, handheld footage where I'm just like going around showing you guys what I see, where I'm at, what I'm loading. I do some interesting stuff, I do random stuff, I do boring stuff. Everything from sulfuric acid to food enzymes to Gatorade to wood out of Oregon or something like that, you know. So definitely come along for the ride, enjoy the views. Like I said, gonna be a lot of handheld footage, head cam footage. I'll probably, you know, I'm new to this, so I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot, just in case, like, oh, I didn't get that idea all the way out. I'll start over from the beginning and just keep talking about it. Other than that, really, just wanted to do an introduction video. I think I kind of easily covered everything. Who I am, Ryan, 27, born and raised in California. Moved out of there a couple years ago to Colorado, where I currently reside. I drive everywhere, though. I'm not scared to go anywhere. I'll run through the heat in the middle of the summer down south, or go up north in the winter when it's snowing and chain requirements are on. So in the middle of June, we're not going to see too much snow right now, obviously. But as the YouTube channel grows and the time progresses into winter, you'll see stuff like that, winter driving. I drive everywhere. I drive interstates, I drive back roads, I drive U.S. highways. So definitely expect some random footage of a place that you haven't seen before, or that you don't see too often on the internet. Other than that, I currently pull dry van. You know, it's those big 53-foot trailers. If you're not into truck driving, it's those big 53-foot trailers, the most common ones you see on the road. Other than that, though, in a short while here, I'm hoping a few months, I will have all my securement items together, chains, straps, binders, and I'll be switching over to flatbed. The big purchase on that, I just kind of got to wait for a headache rack. But so yeah, it's going to be a lot of dry van videos, dry van loads, and then switching over to flatbed. Just a regular old 48-foot flatbed, spread axle, pulled by a Peterbilt. I drive a Peterbilt, so you're going to get a lot of views of the Peterbilt Dash. This is pretty much what we're going to be looking at. We're currently parked at a TA here in London, Ohio, and we are currently bobtail. If you can see in the mirror back there, I don't have a trailer because I went and dropped it off at my delivery location and bobtailed over here to do a little what we call a 34-hour reset if you're not into truck driving. Pretty much just our 1 day and a half off to get our hours back for driving the next week. Came here to take a shower, do a little relaxing, and actually start this YouTube channel, hopefully. So anyway, this is just kind of a long introduction. No, this is not a long introduction, 4.5 minutes almost. But just wanted to put a video out there saying who I am, what I do, what you'll be seeing. I kind of got inspired to do this, mainly this YouTube channel, mainly from one of my best friends who said, maybe I heard a little rattle there, try and fix that for you, apologies. One of my good friends, best friend actually, he said, hey man, you're pretty good at talking and explaining things. If you had a podcast or a YouTube channel, I'd tune in and listen. So that got me thinking a while back, hey, maybe I should start a YouTube channel. Just never got around to it. And actually yesterday was his birthday. You'll hear me mention that in the next video coming up. I did some head cam footage yesterday, but then my mount broke. I've got the Hero 4, little Hero 4 GoPro, and the clear waterproof case, the clip on the top broke. So I just ordered another one through eBay, and also a regular case without the plastic around it, so you'll be able to hear me a lot better. Sorry if in my next video, the head cam footage in Ohio, sorry if I'm yelling or if you can hear the clutch rattle. I need to grease the clutch. I'm actually going to do that today also, but and you'll hear me mention that in the video. Anyway, apologies about the noise. Still kind of trying to figure it out. Haven't even uploaded stuff to my computer, my laptop, to see what the sound is like yet. So just want to put this introduction out there. You're gonna see some footage I already filmed, and then I'll cap it over after that at the end of it, because my GoPro died at the end. So anyway though, like I said, my buddy was like, hey man, start a YouTube channel or a podcast. So I went with the easy route of YouTube channel. I don't know if it's easy yet or not, but anyway though, we will see. Just another truck driver doing a YouTube channel, hoping to kind of grow, and hope you guys enjoy the footage. Leave comments, advice. I do a lot of my own engine work, so you'll see videos from the road, from my head cam footage, as if you're pretty much driving here behind the dash of this Peterbilt. Repairs if I'm at home, doing something that might teach you guys. You know, anything from greasing the truck, which maybe I'll do a video on loading the grease gun and greasing the clutch, or to certain specs of, you know, if you're looking at buying your own truck, I'll talk about certain specs and the way they help or benefit a truck. But other than that though, it's just going to be kind of a learning experience as we go. If you're looking to get into driving, this might be the channel for you. I'll give you some advice. If you're looking to becoming an owner-operator or leasing onto a company, this will definitely be the channel for you. I give a lot of owner-operator type advice, advice to save you money, mechanical advice on, hey, if your truck's not starting, it might be this, or if this is doing that, it's probably this. So do a little bit of troubleshooting with you. Other than that, man, now I'm starting to ramble, so I think I'll cut this off. Be easy on me, guys. This is my first video. They will obviously progressively get better as they go along. I'm not just going to do time lapses with, you know, the generic YouTube like do music behind it. I will do some time lapses. I'll probably voice over talking about them, try and be funny or something. If you got here from a YouTube truck driver channel, I'll tell you a few that I watch actually, or a few that I enjoy. One I got into when I first started truck driving was Make Sense. The gentleman's name is Sammy. I started off watching his. He had a lot of really good advice about truck driving, all things trucking. And then from there, I found another channel called Life is Good. That was an owner-operator leased onto a company who then got his own authority. His name's Tim Gorley. That's a really good channel. You're probably going to see most footage. My channel is probably going to be a lot like his, from the head cam and everything, or walking around a truck stop, or telling you where I'm delivering, what I'm picking up, what I'm doing, so on and so forth. Cool stuff like that. There's another one, Driven Trucking. He does flatbed. I watched that one a lot. He would talk about securement. When I get into flatbedding eventually, like I said, I'm going to buy a flatbed, and I'm buying all my securement right now, which is, you know, it adds up quick. It's getting expensive. Once we progress from dry van to flatbed, I'll talk about the load that I'm hauling, the securement, how I did it, so on and so forth. What's another channel? Dooner Livingstone. That dude's pretty cool. Met him once up in Colorado. Talked with him a while. I also met Sammy out in Arizona with Make Sense channel. So, you know, if you're a YouTube truck driver, I'm bound to come up and say hi to you if I see you. Guaranteed. If I see your truck, I'll come straight across the parking lot, pull up next to you and beep, beep, what's up, buddy? So, anyway, though, I watch Dooner Livingstone. He's pretty funny, real cool guy. Drives the old classic Pete now. Used to work for Kaiser, and he would do some pretty cool loads. What's another channel here? I could literally just look at my YouTube list and tell you who I subscribe to, and some that you might like. Stevens LTD. It's a Canadian guy that does flatbed and step deck. I just started following him, watched a couple videos. Wandering Pete, actually, I found this guy recently. He's got a red Peterbilt flat top. He pulls a tanker, does some food grade stuff. He's really down to earth country guy out of Texas. I like watching him. his simple videos just kind of got me like, all right, you know what, maybe it is time to do this here. So he was a big little push the past couple days that was like, all right, you know, I got the GoPro sitting here next to me, I've had it for a while off eBay, I bought it, time to start doing some of this filming stuff. Turn on the AC back there in the sleeper. Other than that, here's some other one. I watch big rig videos. A gentleman named Chris Fife, he does some awesome filming. I'll never get to that quality, don't expect that from me, and I do not have a truck that is nice as any of those, but those are some sweet videos if you're into truck driving. Let's see, I follow Mark Anthony Storm just because not my favorite. He doesn't do anything like informative that's gonna teach me anything, but he's entertainment. He used to drive a nice W900, drives a Peterbilt now. So he's entertainment. He's pretty good at filming, does his all like, I don't know what a B-roll is, I'll find out eventually, but he does effects like that. I follow the Dave Ramsey Show, because who doesn't want financial money advice? I follow a gentleman called The Milkman. He used to pull cattle, and then switched over to dry van with his Peterbilt, and he's an owner-operator, younger guy. I think he's up north out of Wisconsin or Minnesota, and he does flatbed, dry van, and a little bit of reefer. Pretty cool dude, like watching his videos. Let's see, Driven Trucking, Dooner Livingstone, Heavy Haul TV. This guy's pretty interesting. I'll watch some of his stuff where he loads up or unloads heavy equipment. His name's Sergey Drachevich. Sorry if I butchered that. But his channel is called Heavy Haul TV. He's pretty interesting. Makes Sense. Nomad Trucker, a guy who's leased onto Landstar, drives a Freightliner. I follow him. Smart Trucking. There's some good advice there for new truck drivers looking to get into the interesting. Half Crazy. I saw this dude rolling up out of Arizona up north on the 17. Half Crazy, that's spelled with a K, R-A-Z-Y. Drives a real nice Peterbilt. It's an old 379. Not old, but it's an old 379, excuse me. And he does some interesting, funny commentary, interesting editing. Life is Good, watch that one, but he used to drive all the time. He's got like 360 videos of what he calls idiotic ramblings from the head cam. That's probably what I'm going to be doing most of the time. Other than that, let's see, Super Trucker Dan. Sorry, I don't think I finished what I was saying about Life is Good. He was a owner-operator, leased onto a company, got his own authority with his own name on the door and everything. Talks a lot about that, does a lot of head cam footage, but then he sold his truck and started leasing people on. So now he is just an office guy. He kind of quit putting out videos. He hasn't driven in about 2 years now, I'm sure, as of October, I think he'll tell you. So that one kind of fell off on my channel. Super Trucker Dan, have not seen any videos from this guy since 2 months back. We're in the middle of literally in the middle of 2020 right now, so you know what happened a few months back and so on and so forth. I don't think we can talk about the crazy stuff. A guy named Nomad Chad, watched a few of his videos. So if you're into truck driving videos, these are videos to kind of get into that my channel is going to be based off of also. Trucking with KC, dude, this guy is super entertaining, just nice to listen to. Dude, you fell off. If you are watching this, where did you go? He's an owner-operator. He was leased onto Landstar, another company pulling tanker, I think Extreme Trailer out of Extreme Train. Spit it out, right? Extreme Trailer. I seen that on the back of his trailer once, out of Colorado. He was hauling tanker of ethanol and stuff. Had his own Pete, but then ended up losing it. I mean, the market crashed a while back, and then I think he went to company. Dude, put out some videos. If you're watching this, man, definitely miss your entertainment. Start putting out some videos again. Super Trucker Dan, I didn't finish talking about that one. He does flatbed. He is an owner-operator leased on to Mercer. So gonna be a lot of head cam footage like him as well. He's pretty interesting. Teaches you some stuff about the loads, how to take care of your truck, so on and so forth. I really like his channel. Here's one that not a lot of people know. It's called Nick Mordaunt. This dude is super cool. He no longer drives. He changed his career path, but his father drives, and he does some oversized heavy haul on an 8-axle setup with a flatbed and a Kenworth. Dude, if you guys don't watch his channel and you're watching mine, like, you are missing out. You need to go freaking binge watch all of his videos. They are super sweet. Dude was leased onto a company, and really interesting to watch his videos. Other than that, looking at it, that is pretty much everyone that I follow regularly and watch their videos. So hopefully, we're at 15 minutes now, man. Sorry for making this long, but at least I've kept my words going and rambling the whole time, right? So anyway, these are kind of some of the channels that my channel will be similar to. Obviously, if I watch them, I get ideas from them, I learn from them also, and so on and so forth. So that's what my channel is going to be like. I also snowboard, so when the winter time comes around, you might see some snowboarding videos. You might see some other random videos of me working on my Dodge pickup, or something fun. Maybe I go travel somewhere, Disneyland. I haven't been to Disneyland in 2 years. Anyway, maybe if I travel to Florida for vacation, you might see stuff like that. But normally if I'm home and I'm taking the week off or the days off, and I'm not working on the truck, you're not going to hear from me. I'll try and be consistent and regular, put these out every week, 2 weeks, but no promises. So you heard me say it there, no promises on a regular schedule. But anyway, hope you guys like my, I hate to steal the term from Life is Good, Tim Gorley, but hopefully you guys like my idiotic ramblings. A lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of advice. So take it with a grain of salt, enjoy it, it's entertainment. And hey, maybe I'll see you on the big road. And thanks for tuning in. So this is my first video, we'll call it a wrap, and stay loaded.